Have you ever looked at a clock and wondered, where does all this time go? Or maybe you've stared up at the night sky and thought, wow, how small I am compared to all of that. Well, guess what? The ancient Greeks used to wonder the same things, and they made up amazing stories to explain them. Today, we're meeting a titan named Iapetus. He's not the flashiest or loudest titan, but he's super important because he's all about mortality, time, and what it means to be human. Big ideas, right? But don't worry, we'll make it fun, and by the end, you'll totally get why Iapetus might be one of the coolest titans of all. Okay, let's start with our titan hero, or maybe grandfather is a better word, because Iapetus is ancient. Iapetus is one of the 12 titans, the giant children of Gaia, Earth, and Uranus, Sky. His brothers and sisters include some famous names: Oceanus, the sea titan; Hyperion, the light titan; and Cronus, the one who tried to outsmart his dad and ended up with Zeus as a son. Iapetus himself is called the Titan of mortality and lifespan. That means he represented the part of life that begins and ends. Kinda deep, huh? He watched over mortal things, like us, humans, who live, grow, and eventually pass on. He's also the father of some famous kids. Atlas, who holds up the sky. Prometheus, the smart titan who gave fire to humans. Epimetheus, who married Pandora. And Menetius, who was known for his wild pride. So yeah, Iapetus's family tree? Full of big thinkers, brave doers, and a few troublemakers. Long, long ago, before there were humans, before there was even the world we know today, the Titans ruled everything. When their father, Uranus, the sky, became too bossy and mean, Iapetus and his brothers teamed up with Cronus to overthrow him. It was the first great cosmic family feud. They succeeded. But soon after, the Titans themselves were defeated by Zeus and the younger gods, the Olympians. After that great war, called the Titanomachy, Zeus sent many Titans to Tartarus, a dark, shadowy pit deep below the earth. Iapetus was one of them. But even from down there, the idea of Iapetus lived on because his children shaped what it means to be human. Prometheus gave people fire, Atlas showed strength, and through them, Iapetus became known as the ancestor of humankind, the one who gave us the spark of life and the limits of time. Because, unlike the gods, humans don't live forever. And that's Iapetus's big message, that time, every second, matters. Have you ever had a day that felt too short? Maybe you were having so much fun playing outside and suddenly, boom, it's dinner time. Or maybe you've said, I wish I could stay up forever. Well, Iapetus would smile and say, that's exactly what makes life special. It doesn't last forever, so you have to live it well. Every moment, learning something new, laughing with friends, creating something awesome, is part of your mortal adventure. You don't need to be a god to live an amazing story. You just have to use your time wisely, like Iapetus's children did. Now let's switch from myth to science, because here's something super cool. There's actually a moon of Saturn named Iapetus. That's right, it's a real place in our solar system, discovered in 1671 by an astronomer named Giovanni Cassini. And guess what? It's one of the weirdest moons ever. Half of Iapetus is bright white like snow, and the other half is dark brown like burnt toast. It looks like a giant cosmic yin-yang. Scientists think this might be because one side is covered in ice that reflects sunlight, while the other side is coated with dark dust from outer space. And there's more. Iapetus has a giant ridge running around its middle, like the edge of a walnut. No one's sure how it formed. Maybe from ancient impacts, or maybe the moon spun so fast when it formed, that part of it bulged outward. So the name Iapetus isn't just myth. It's out there in space, reminding us that ancient stories and real science are often connected. Now imagine this. One day, astronauts might visit Iapetus, the moon. Picture a future space station orbiting Saturn, where explorers walk on Iapetus's icy ridges and look up to see Saturn's glowing rings filling the sky. They might study how day and night colors split across its surface, and maybe even find clues about how moons and planets form. And just like Iapetus, the Titan gave humans the sense of time and limits. These explorers will have to use time wisely too, measuring every hour, conserving oxygen, and learning how fragile and precious life is. It's a beautiful connection. The Titan who taught us to value our time, and a moon that challenges us to explore beyond it. So today we met Iapetus, the Titan of mortality and time, a cosmic ancestor who reminds us that life is short, but full of wonder. Whether you're watching the clock, gazing at the stars, or dreaming of space adventures, remember, every tick, every moment is your chance to shine. Until next time, keep your curiosity burning bright, and don't forget to look up at the night sky. Who knows? Iapetus might be looking back.